Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your tarot reading here at the Intuitive Teacup. I'm happy to have you all. Please come into these readings with an open heart and an open mind. Take away only what resonates and please release the rest. Do trust your own intuition above all else because you are accountable and responsible for all your own actions and decisions. All right, let's set the intention to get Scorpio some clear, helpful, insightful messages wherever they are at on their spiritual path right now. We're going to talk about who or what is coming in. We'll pull some oracle cards about halfway through, and we'll include some on career, money, and finances, so do stick around for that. All right, Scorp, what's up? Let's do it. Who's coming in? Who's coming into Scorpio? How are they presenting? The moon. Some of you got a Pisces coming in. What are their plans for Scorpio? What is this person's plans? Ooh, they're going to flirt with you. What's going on in their mental sector? Are they communicating? What are they thinking? What is that Mercury energy going on inside of them? What's going on in their mental sector? What are they thinking or speaking? They're not. They're waiting. They're waiting. They might be waiting on you. They're picking their moments. There might be a little bit of strategy going on in terms of waiting to come at you. If they do, we'll see. Waiting to come at you when they're ready, when they're in a good spot to, when they think that maybe you'll be able to receive the message in a good way. We'll see. And then how are they feeling? What are the feelings here? What are the feelings here? Emotions, the Empress. Yeah, they put you up on a pedestal. They think you're awesome as you know what. I think there's a lot of things you could put in there as the you know what. No, I think you're awesome AF. That's what I was trying to say. No, they look at you as the Empress. They look at you as the golden ticket. And I don't mean that in like an icky, like, oh, I'm going to get something out of you. But that being said, if you do make a lot of money, I think they're very impressed by you and maybe even a little bit intimidated. There's something about holding back, looking up at the Empress is like, oh, damn, Scorpio. Okay. So then let's connect with Scorpio's energy. I like the Page of Wands. It's cute, it's playful, it's fun. It keeps it light though. It's not looking to go super deep and heavy into the emotional stuff yet. I mean, with the Pisces moon, it can definitely go there, right? But we'll see. There's a little bit of mystery. There's a little bit of intrigue. Something about dance is coming through. I don't know if you're a dancer or maybe something about music, connecting through music or hearing lyrics that remind you of this person or vice versa. I can't really tell if this is new. It could be new-ish. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really strong Venus card. I love that it's coming through in the emotions. It's like they want to treat you well. They want to treat you right. What else, Scorpio? All right, let's actually connect to Scorpio's energy in regards to this person. Whoa. All right. So you're coming up as Moon in Aquarius. So not necessarily wanting to get too attached, maybe to a fixed outcome, maybe trying to keep things open and it's kind of an interesting message though. Hold on. I think you're being a little strategic as well, which is definitely a word I associate with Scorpio. I don't know if it's in a negative way. And sort of get this idea of trying not to look back, but you are looking back a little bit. So I'm not sure if this is in regards to this person or not. It could be that you're, honestly, Scorpio, it could be that you're keeping your options open. You're not necessarily shooting for one specific thing. It's like casting a wide net and seeing what shows up. Again, I don't think that's in a way where you're coming through as like player energy of just like, oh, I'm going to date everybody at once. It's not that. It's that, you know what it is? I think it's like this protective, I don't want to get hurt. So it's like I'm not being overly specific with my manifestations. Like I know what I want. It's not that you have like, you're setting the bar high, but I think you're not necessarily trying to help me out here. Oh my God, my words are just not coming here. I don't think you're holding out for one specific person because you don't want to be disappointed. I think you're like, what's going to happen is going to happen. There's like a releasing here. Like, let's put it in the universe and see what's up. I think that's what it is. I think you're curious. I think you're peeking. I think you're checking in on something. There could be some texting conversation going back and forth, but you're not necessarily certain if this person has feelings for you. I do sort of get this like, wait, what did they mean by that? Like, I got to reread that. What did that mean? Like, you're being very analytical about this. Okay, here we go. For Scorpio. So what are their plans in regards to this situation showing right here? What are their plans? The Fool, taking a leap of faith, enjoying it. Again, there's something really matching and lovely about the Page of Wands and the Fool energy. It's like, let's keep it lighthearted. Let's keep it fresh. Let's keep it fun. And I know with Scorpio, it's like you have to have depth in your connection. I'm not saying that isn't there. I think it absolutely is, but it's like, I think going in with the expectation of like, I'm going to feel very extreme things about this person going in, maybe that's not always the healthiest approach. And so I think there's like a catering of not expectations, but again, it's like I'm sort of getting this idea of like, I don't want to do what I did last time because that got me in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to approach this differently with kind of a hands-off approach and let things fall into place the way they're supposed to. You know, I'm going to communicate back. Like, it's kind of like you're trying to match their energy of what they're giving to you, you're going to give back. I do like that. That feels kind of healthy. This is popping out. Strength. So you have Leo Aquarian energy here too. So Aquarius season could be the start of something really strong for you. Yeah, look at that. The wheel's starting to turn in Aquarius season, which we are in. But you know, it's like Valentine's Day. Like maybe you're gonna have a cute little connection. Maybe you're gonna have a date. Maybe you're gonna have a little Valentine. That would be cute. I see you being in a connection, but not getting too emotionally involved or too obsessed. I think that's a good word for it too, especially in Scorpio energy. There's a lighthearted approach, even though there's a very strong connection here. It could be a very strong physical connection, but even if that's the case, and again, it's not coming through as player energy. I have to be clear about that. There is something about like a strong desire, a strong like physical connection here, but there's also an ability to like kind of come in and out of it. And like, I think that's what I was getting about a dance. It's like, there's like a flowing energy to this where you're not getting too weighted or stuck down or not allowing yourself to get stuck in like the heavy energy that can sometimes bring you down. It's like, nope, I'm hearing the word like tap dance. Like I'm just going to tap around it. I'm going to dance around it because I still it's like you're still catching a vibe for what this is. You're not trying to attach it to a certain outcome, or do you understand what I mean? I like it. I like it so far. I mean, look how bright your cards are. I like the yellow. I think there's curious is what's coming up the most with this Seven of Swords. Okay, so what is Scorpio thinking about this person? What's going on in the mental sector? You want to give an offer or you're hoping to receive an offer. Again, look at that yellow. I love it. It's so bright and cheery. Good for you, Scorpio. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. So Empress and King of Pentacles are very much in alignment. They speak the same energy. They're both very earthy signs. In fact, they're both Taurus energy, right? Fixed Earth, and then Venus. This is more for me as a reader, right? Every tarot reader is a little bit different, but for me as a reader, the Empress is more Taurian energy. It can be Libra too, but there's something nurturing. There's something kind of motherly, and then with the King of Pentacles, it's similar. It's like there's a nurturing quality. It's kind of like daddy energy a little bit, right? So not that I'm saying this needs to be like someone you're looking to have a family with, though that could be, right? The Empress is always shown pregnant. And so if you're not looking for that, be careful, because when the Empress card comes up, it could indicate some things. But no, I think there's a focus on sensuality. I think there's a focus on the body. I think there's a focus on pleasure with Venus energy and balance, right? The balance of like the Libra stuff coming into this. Harmony. And there's like a coziness here. I don't know. I really like it. There's the strong earth energy. So the Empress is technically the divine pairing of, the Emperor, but with the King of Pentacles coming in, it's like, you guys are kind of, you guys are vibing. You're at the same level. I think you have the same goals. I think you have the same priorities. I think you have a lot to offer. And what I like about this too is the way they view you, Scorpio, as the Empress, male or female, it doesn't really matter. It's like, you're the ticket. Like you got a lot going for you. You got the goods and they want it. And so in terms of what they're thinking, it's like, I hope I can make an offer that is going to be satisfying and pleasing to them. Like, I hope that, like, they're trying to come correct. They know that you're not going to take lowball offers. And so, yeah, I like this. I like this. It's possible that you may connect with someone who already has a child from a previous marriage. That won't be the case for all of you, but there is a possibility of that, particularly a young son. And when I said that, something about Leo energy came out, a young son. Okay, here we go. So how is Scorpio feeling? And also, just while we're on this too, mental sector, you may be putting a lot of time and effort into getting your finances in order. Some of you may have gotten a raise or a promotion, or finding some sort of I'm hearing the word classify, categorize, being more diligent and responsible with money, looking into more sources of income, meeting with a financial advisor. And something about that is upping your confidence. It's upping your self-worth. It's making you feel like you have good things to bring to the table, not just in terms of money, but in terms of like skill set. Like you have a lot of skills and talents. You have a lot of energy, love, whatever, magic to give. And it's like, yeah, like you're feeling that. You're feeling yourself. All right, so in regards to this connection, what are the emotions that Scorpio is feeling? What are the emotions that Scorpio is feeling? Emotions. Oof. You're wanting to go and heal something? You may have got your heart broken by a fire sign, and so that might still be factoring into this a little bit. That's what this could be too. It's like wanting to move on, but feeling a little bit still stuck and working through some stuff. I like this whole spread. When the Three of Swords comes up, it does indicate something maybe out of balance internally and just needs a little bit of attention. But when you mix that with like an energy an action-oriented night, it's like, yeah, like emotionally you're thinking about going to fix this or working on fixing something emotionally that maybe threw you off course a little bit. It's funny that we kept mentioning the word like player energy because I don't see that here, but it's possible, Scorpio, that you may have dealt with someone who was a little bit in and out, and that may be something that you're still... As I said, it's like, I'm doing this totally differently. I'm not going to get played like I did before with this kind of energy. And so I think you're slow to approach this. And again, you're not trying to get too emotionally attached or too emotionally involved or kind of go into a more possessive, controlling thing or feel that that's being projected onto you. I think it's like we're trying to keep it light and airy and just have fun and see what this is rather than putting titles and roles and responsibilities and that sort of thing on it. Because I think you invested a lot in a previous relationship that it kind of felt like it burned you. And so don't get too distraught about that message. I think it's showing up because you're still working through it a little bit, but I do think that the more work you put into that, you're opening yourself up to a lot more possibilities. That with the Fool, it's like they're pure, they're innocent, they're fresh, they're untainted. It's not overly complicated. It's like this feels like maybe the honeymoon phase of something coming in, where it's all love, it's all fun, it's all cuddles and coziness, and it's cute. It's really cute. I like it. Bottom of the deck, you have Temperance, so a Sagittarius card. This is all about internal balance and peace. It's about taking things a step at a time, not rushing, 1 foot in water, 1 foot on land. Yeah, there might be a strong like water-earth connection here. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign, maybe, assuming you're Scorpio, maybe you have a lot of water and earth in your chart as well. But yeah, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. I also think this is about divine timing. It's quite literally Archangel Michael, the angel most associated with love and romance. So I almost feel like this is divinely guided. Like the universe is showing you like there are good people out there, so have faith. That's a very important word for Sagittarius energy. It's all about faith. It's all about positivity. And it really is about being able to bounce back from adversity and hardship, which Scorpio is no stranger to, right? Right? Crushing it, Scorpio. Love this reading for you. Love it. You're due for a good one. I'm always rooting for Team Scorpio, always. All my water signs, unabashedly. Love my water signs. Okay, here we go. Archetype deck. This is just for fun, little clues or hints as to who this person might be. Symbolically, what might resonate with a Scorpio here, a confirmation they may need to hear through this oracle. Let's see, the boss, master of wealth, risk, investment, management, and leader. Yes, so again, I'm not trying to make this icky or tacky. I'm not saying that you're approaching it from a superficial perspective, but you may connect with someone who actually has quite a lot of money. Maybe through inheritance, I'm hearing, or they may, again, be experiencing some sort of raise or promotion in their life where I'm just hearing like an influx of money that this person has never had before, but they're not going out and spending it frivolously. It's like they're saving for something big, and I feel like symbolically that sort of has to do with a relationship that they've been working to manifest, and maybe it's happening with you or through you, but it's like they have a lot to give, but it doesn't necessarily present on the surface. I feel like this may actually be a secret that you don't come to realize until later, that you've connected with someone who has a lot of money, or I'm hearing like multiple properties overseas or something like that. And again, to me as a reader, that's neither here nor there. I'm not trying to make it tacky or icky, but I mean, that's not the worst message, right? That's not the worst message. I very much associate that with Capricorn and Taurus energy too, which you did have a lot of earth energy here. So, all right, moving on. Anything else? Confirmations, fun messages for Scorpio about their love life, their romantic life, anything they need to hear? Anything they need to hear for Scorpio? they pop and then they go back in. Let's see. So a chef, culinary maestro, cooking, culinary artistry, seasoning, and proficiency. Again, earthy energy. I so associate that with Venus. Venus, Taurus, Libra. It doesn't have to be. Just putting it out there. Maybe you guys are gonna have a fun date where you like cook together. I think that could be a message too, like a cozy night in where you're like, let's make dinner. This person's gonna offer to make dinner for you, or maybe they're gonna take you to some fancy restaurant, or I don't know. Or maybe I'm actually hearing you have very different palates. That might be something you argue about, but in like a really cute way. Like this, I don't know why I'm getting something about spice. Like some person has like a really extreme palate. They put, hot sauce on everything. And the other person is like, oh my God, I can't even handle, Tic Tacs. So they're too hot or they're too spicy. Or I don't know. There's some funny conversation about your preference for food and palate. And then educator, so mentor, guide, and teacher. You may be dating someone who is interested in teaching, someone who is going back to school, someone who's getting some sort of certificate, degree, master's, whatever. Or again, if we kind of loosen up our perspective here, it could just be that you learn a lot in this relationship. It's like you guys offer a different perspective to each other, especially with Sagittarian energy that has a lot to do with higher knowledge, education, religion, politics, like spiritual beliefs. You guys, I think it's something you share in common, but also I think you both have very different backgrounds and life experiences. And so something about coming together, you learn a lot from each other. Scorpio, I love this for you. And then fireman, brave, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, and extinguish. So maybe someone who has strong fire. I'm getting something about a fire moon, like a moon in Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, it won't be for all of you, but it almost feels like this person comes in after you've been through some sort of transformative experience, right? We always say Scorpio is symbolic of like Phoenix from the ashes. I think whatever this is, you've been through something that put you through the ringer and you are on the path to healing. I have to say, whether you realize it or not, you've made huge strides, Scorpio. Huge, like I feel like Julia Roberts. Big mistake, huge. Pretty Woman, anyone? No? Okay, anyway, moving on. Something about a redhead too, maybe. You've come a long way in terms of your trajectory in your dating life, your romantic life, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're willing to accept, etc. I feel like you are gifted with a person who's just really lovely, whether they're your long-term person or an in-betweener. I think you guys are very open and curious about this person, and I think that's mirrored back to you. I don't think either of you are necessarily meeting someone and being like, oh my God, this is the person I'm going to marry. I'm not saying that couldn't happen. You have very like high-ranking cards here, but it's like we're experiencing this for what it is, and we're just allowing ourselves to enjoy it for a bit. And I feel like this person comes to you almost as like I don't want to say rescuer, because that has some tricky connotations, but it's like you've earned this. Like you've made it through the fire. This is a new start. This is like a fresh start. Again, it's pure, it's innocent, it's untainted. So yeah, all the more reason to celebrate and have fun. Love it. Love it. Someone may also have the like man in their last name, like like Freeman or more. I don't know, something about MAN that might be in someone's name or initials for that matter. Those letters might be important. Okay, anyway, moving on. All right, love oracle, rock our world. What else can we tell Scorpio about this? Before we're going to talk about money and finances too in just a second, or I'm going to pull some oracle cards. Although honestly, Scorpio, you have money all over this reading. Like, yeah, love it, love it. You're going to be rich. Okay, the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Something about a tattoo here too, with either a sword or a rose is coming through. Again, the name or the symbol of a rose might be significant to some of you. The color red. I just heard ruby red. All right, love oracles. All right, that fell out. We'll do that. And then seduction. My goodness, it wouldn't be a Scorpio reading if we didn't get a card like that, right? Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Ew, don't like that, but do with it what you will. That also may have transpired in the past. Sometimes when the Three of Swords shows up with the Knight of Wands, in terms of emotionally what you're healing from, you may have been dealing with like player energy or someone who wasn't committed or wasn't as committed as they would have led you to believe. And so some of you may still be, healing from that. All right, last card. Anything else for Scorpio? Not enough. Frustrated in relationships, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, or jealousy. Yeah, so just be careful of self-sabotage. That does frequently come up in Scorpio readings. And I mean, I'm not trying to manifest that for you, but I don't know. Seven of Swords can sometimes be, where are you stopping yourself? Where are you participating in like old habits die hard. Where are you reverting to past narratives when you know that it's time to do something different this time if you want to manifest new and positive energy? Just be wary of that and be cognizant. Something about a rainstorm or getting caught in the rain, that sounds very like rom-com to me, but or something symbolically, something about an umbrella or a rainstorm. I'm not sure what that is, but okay, here we go. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's get Scorpio some oracles on career, money, finances, anything they might need to know that would be helpful. Again, indications of what's to come or something they need to hear, red flags, good messages, whatever wants to come through for Scorpio. Mentor, someone is willing to share experience in their field that will motivate you to do better. Your work and teachings inspire others. So again, you do have a lot of like educator, mentor type energy, not just in your romantic life, but also in business. Yeah, it could be that especially if you're joining a new force or a new work team, someone takes you under their wing and they have nothing but good intentions. They're like a really invaluable source of knowledge, a wealth of knowledge, a fountain of knowledge. So take advantage of that. They're not going to say no. Ask a lot of questions. Don't feel like you're burdening them. You're not. This person's just like really cool. Okay. Just do it. Procrastination will not bring any success at this time. This is the best time to put your plans into actions. Just do it. That makes me think of the Nike logo, right? The swoosh. I also think for some of you, there's an apprehension of you're holding back because you want to do it perfect. I've given you this message before, especially for those who have strong Libra placements. It's like you want to show up as perfect and refined and well coiffed. And it's like, you don't have to do that. Show up messy, but show up trying and giving it your best. And like, that's going to speak more volumes than trying to appear like you have it all together. There's something for being professional. Don't get me wrong, but it's like some of you, you're letting perfection hold you back. That can be like that self-sabotagey thing I was talking about too. It's like, I want to, but it's not the right time. I want to get this license. I want to take this course. I want to ask my boss for a raise, but no, I can't because of X, Y, and Z. And like, if you're already feeling it, it's kind of like there isn't an element here of you need to take a leap of faith. If you're feeling the calling, maybe it is time to take the leap of faith, to take the jump, to like honor who you are. Sun energy. It's like step into the light. It's your time to shine. Look at all these bright yellow cards you have. It's amazing. It's so amazing. And then faith. This situation needs you this situation needs your full trust. There is a divine reason behind this experience. Your spirit guides are leading you into the right direction. Love it. All right, last but not least, oracle cards. Marcella Kroll, Sacred Symbols Oracle for Scorpio. Tell us what we need to hear. Courage. Oh my God. Every time I see a lightning bolt, I'm like, David Bowie. Who's listening to David Bowie out there right now? Let's see. Putting out fires with gasoline. Cat people. Here we go. Courage. You are being invited to summon your courage and take the next right action. Drawing this card can be nudging you to let go of any fears you're having and boldly move ahead. This is your moment to seize the day, live your dreams, and step forward with confidence. You can meditate on this symbol and mantra whenever you need a boost of encouragement. Also, I associate lightning bolts like awakenings, epiphanies, not only with Pluto, which is one of your planets, but also with Uranus and Aquarian energy. You do have a little bit of Aquarian energy here, and like, yeah, there's something about like an innovative epiphany or like a stroke of genius of insight. It's like something that really changes the course of your destiny. I'm going to say that. I know that's like a big message, but it's coming through. So happy to relay it. I hope it resonates for some of you out there. All right. Last but not least, Sign of the Times Oracle. I love this deck. Isn't it so cool looking? I love black and white stripes. They're just, I don't know. I always have. I like that motif. Makes me think of Tim Burton movies. All right. Like Beetlejuice's suit. Beetlejuice. Here we go. Scorpio, what's up? Sign of the Times Oracle for Scorpio. Coins. Good luck. We'll take it. That sounded like I was making fun of you. Like, yeah, good luck with that, buddy. No, I meant it the good way. Like, wow, very good luck. Sounded like I was being annoying or making fun of you. I didn't mean that. Feather, messages, and yin-yang, balance. So we did talk about balance. Temperance talks all about balance, moderation, quite literally tempering something, right? What should we read about? The coins? Money, rich money, baby. All right, here we go. Coins, good luck. Have you heard the phrase, see a penny, pick it up, all day long, you'll have good luck? As the saying suggests, finding coins along your path is a positive sign. This is an auspicious time when wonderful things can occur that you did not expect. You could be at the right place at the right time and have a streak of consecutive wins. The possibilities are endless with this card, and anything that once seemed improbable can happen in this moment. The luck can manifest in many ways, including beautiful coincidences. You may meet someone who has the contract you've been looking for, or even recognize a prize or monetary gift. Coins are also a message from the spirit world, and seeing them is a sign from the spirit or ancestors that luck is on your side. Additional meanings: a luck streak is approaching, opportunities out of the blue, and the spirit world saying hello. Something about the feather too for me is talking about writing. You may be reaching out to someone in terms of like a proposal or a project at work, applications, applying to, it could be applying for loans or applying for like more budget. Again, it could be asking your boss for a raise. It's like something formal that requires your signature. Like I'm hearing in ink, especially for those who are artists that work with ink, dark ink, black ink, India ink, something about ink is coming through there. Also again, air signs and finding feathers, something about like messages from your angels, finding like feathers from a bird like on your car or outside, or something about finding a feather is very symbolic or significant. And also like birds, messages, spirit guides that, owls, hawks, eagles, things of that nature. And writing. And it could, some of you may actually be writing out like a list of manifestations or something about a love letter. You may actually receive like a handwritten love letter in the mail or something like that. Okay, cool. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you guys. This was a fantastic reading. I love it, Scorpio. I love when you get a good reading. Show me some love, guys. Hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to leave a positive comment or an emoji, that helps this reading find a greater audience on YouTube. It helps my channel grow, so that would be amazing. If you're not already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted when I post my tarot readings. If you want more content, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you want to leave a tip or a donation, hit that heart symbol with the $ through it. That would be amazing too. I'm the Intuitive Teacup, and I'll see you soon for more tarot. Bye, Scorpio.